2 weeks into camp, transfer from Central Missouri. How do you feel like it's gone for you so far?
I think it's going pretty well. The first couple of days it was pretty tough just getting used to the weather and with Coach Long's new offense. But 2 weeks in, body feels good. Like I said, we're getting 1% better each day, so can't complain.
What was your major reason for wanting to come here? You obviously have done huge numbers
Yeah.
at Central Missouri.
So I've always wanted to play D1. Coming out of high school, I didn't really get the looks that I really wanted to. So for me to go D2 and then have a season that I had the last time I played, it just gave me the opportunity just to kind of bet on myself and see what I could get. And then coming to Tulane, it's a prestigious school already with the academics, and then the football side of it, they're already building up a brand with Coach Fritz and his staff. So it was a no-brainer when I decided to come here.
Coach Fritz said he was initially hesitant, not because of your ability, but because he didn't want to take a guy from some friends at Central Missouri. Just how did your conversations go?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. So I was talking to his son originally, and they know the city, Warrensburg, Missouri, pretty well. So all the restaurants and all the people, like the team doctor that they had is the same. So Dr. Glover. But it's a close-knit community there, and I completely understood when he said he doesn't want to disrupt any of the relationships that he built. So when he told me that, I was like, that makes sense. But I've already talked to my head coach about it, and you can hash it out with him.
2 weeks in, what is the difference in competition level? What is the biggest difference here from what you had before?
I'd say the biggest difference so far is just I guess the tempo. The secondary, they know how to disguise their coverages pretty well. Off the snap, you never know what you're gonna get until you're actually running it. So mid-play, you're actually, disguising what they're running. So that's probably one of the biggest things. And then another thing is probably the O-line and D-line. They're a lot bigger here than they were on D2.
But you feel like your adjustment's going pretty well? I mean, you feel just as comfortable?
Slowly and surely. I'm progressively getting more confident, and especially being with the guys. Like my teammates, they're very helpful, especially with the coaches too. So whenever I have questions, they answer right off the bat, and they always keep my head up.
What do you think are your best strengths as a receiver?
I'd definitely say route running. Once we start playing, it's mental toughness, So basically my stamina, I'd say, once we get to the fourth quarter, I'll still have my legs under me, and then just being able to catch the ball and then get upfield.
You seem to get open pretty consistently. You feel pretty good about that?
Yeah, from day to day, it's like I said, we're trying to get 1% better. There's good days and bad days. Like I said, just route running, I just try to stay consistent as much as I can, and try to make everybody else around me better as well.
Your hands are one of your biggest strengths. You have drops and passes here. Is that just frustrating, or what?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating when you drop a ball. It's main reason is just because it's so sweaty, the ball just gets slicker, but that's no excuse. You got to make those grabs. But yeah, it is a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, you got to look past it and get to the next play.
So other than just being hard to practice in the seat, is that the biggest adjustment that you have to make because of the weather, just like you said?
Yeah, so honestly, the biggest adjustment is just sweating so much. You can already see, I'm still sweating from being out there just from the humidity. But, like I said, we're 2 weeks in. I've been here since June, so I'm well acclimated to the weather. It's just, staying consistent and bringing it every day.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.